Soriano Pagas, Manila Science High School, 4th year. Before I begin, I would like to share a story that was shared by a friend of mine. It was about a man who was lonely. So what he did, he set out on a journey to find his potential mate. So he looked and found her. After finding her, he began to court her, to tell her that she was beautiful, that she was the most important thing to her, that she was a jewel in his eyes. The girl was smitten. So she accepted him and made him his husband. But that was a big mistake. The man turned out to be cruel. He began to hurt her. Most of the time, the woman was full of bruises, was full of cuts. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was when the man held the shoulders of the woman and said, "You are the worst mistake of my life." Ladies and gentlemen, this campaign is to end violence against women. But first, to end the campaign, we need to know what is the cause. What's the problem? So, what the problem is for me is written here. First, the problem is the boys. It's not about dogs, it's not about cats, it's about men who are bad to women. So if you don't include the boys, then what's the use of this campaign? It's like an open victory. It just said, oh, we made the campaign, but we didn't achieve a goal, which is to stop men from hurting women. Next, I say that a drawback of not including boys is that, first, it's an open victory. Second, there wouldn't be any change. What we aim for is change, nothing else. So, for change to happen, we need to have goals. And these goals include 1. Awareness. 2. Execution. And 3. Hope. Awareness in a sense that we need to let the men know that women matter, that men need to love, to nurture, and to give their hearts to women. Because if men do not, then who will? Next is execution. Execution in a sense that we need to know who we need to tell, to aware. And I think that's the men of the lower class. The men who are not educated. I say them because of all the news you have heard, of all the different articles cited, what is the main, who is the main cause of such article? Isn't it the men who did not go to school? They think that women are playthings, are toys, are pets, when they're not. So, after that, after we have isolated the problem and focused on a solution, we need to go on to the solution. How can we do that? First, campaigns. Campaigns in a way that we just don't put up poster, put some flyers, but campaign in a sense that we need to tell them, that we need to teach them. Not just show them, not just let them listen, but let them know how it really feels. Finally, I am not here to win, but rather, I am here to leave a message to each one of you. I want to say that women are not things, are not playthings, and they need to be loved, to be nurtured. And I think that we men are supposed to do that. And I end Facebook.